Now, meanwhile, remember, Arpita Mukherjee, not directly related to what the Bengal government has been doing, but she is in eye of the storm because the recovery has been from her residence and the ED raids have been on. Arpita Mukherjee's lawyer, Niladri Bhattacharya, now joins me on this telecast on 6 p.m. Prime. Niladri, so there is this big mountain of evidence that is piling against Arpita, which is of cash, gold, properties. Now, while the ED does have her custody right now, what is the defense? How possibly as a lawyer you're representing her, what is the case that you're putting forth in this?
See, for the defense part of it, as it is concerned, let the AD complete its remand custody. Let us see what the documents the ED is going to give. As of now, we have only a copy of the first Caesar list which was given. The second Caesar list, as we have seen it in the television, has not yet been given to us. I am waiting to get all the documents, because see, at the end of the day, an Enforcement Directorate investigation, an ECIR investigation has to be done on the basis of the documents and the recovery what has been given. So we are waiting for the documents. Let us have the documents, and then only we'll formulate our legal strategy.
So what will be the focus right now for Arpita Mukherjee, who's in eye of this storm? Is it to ensure that at least once her custody gets over, that she's out? How are you going to proceed further in this case?
No, if you see the latest Supreme Court judgment which has come day before yesterday, after that we have made little bit subtle changes to our strategy. If you see on the last occasion on the day of remand also, I did not pray for bail, and we argued only on the remand part of it. So let us see, once the remand period gets over, let the Enforcement Directorate give me a copy of all the documents, basically the Caesar list, and then we'll see. But at this point of time, what I'm more worried about is, which I raised in court also several times, is that the security of Arpita Mukherjee is of paramount importance. If you see the last few days, there was an accident and she was injured, and I have also made prayer to the court that proper security should be provided to her.
Why do you say that? And also, what happened today? Because she was really crying a lot in the vehicle. She fell while she was being taken to the hospital. Why are you saying that her security is right now the issue here? What are you concerned about?
See, my concern is the amount of recovery, what I'm seeing in the TV, without being prejudicial to it. She is a person whom we think may have been framed. So in light of that, we think that her security, as of now, in the remand period, the security is of paramount importance. Because I have seen her on TV today that she was limping, she could not walk, and moreover, we have not been given access to the client for the last 4 days, in spite of there being an order from the court. So once we have a meeting or a legal consultation with her, we can tell her that what is going on and as to how to formulate the defense much better.
Niladri, it would be perhaps a priority for her also to put forth her view that how did someone like her, with the profession that she was in, manage to have these properties and the cash that has been found, all of that, because that's also going to then raise question, and that is perhaps what the ED will be focusing on. Of course, it's being connected that all of this was being done at the behest of a minister in the government. But that also, because that's the biggest allegation, that she was a part of a recruitment scam for jobs at the behest of a mantri.
No, see, whether it was, as you are saying, whether it was the behest of a mantri or whose cash was it, there are lots of question marks as of this moment. Lots of question marks, and there are no answers. So let us see how the time will only give answers to those questions. Let us see how it develops, how it evolves more, how the situation evolves more. And once we are in a position where we can answer those questions. As of now, only questions are there. It's one-sided it is coming. Once the documents are there, then only we can answer the questions.
Okay, have you been able to speak to her on a regular basis? What is she saying to you? That's something that you can tell us?
No, I am sorry. Let me correct you. I have not been able to speak to her from the last day of remand. That was on 4 days back. I have not been able to speak to her. The ED is not giving access to her. So once we are planning to move forward for that. Let us see how it happens. Today is a Friday. By Monday, if we do not have the access, then we'll definitely move forward to have access to her, because the person is always entitled to a legal representation and a legal consultation. The Supreme Court has laid it down in many cases.
Okay.
So we'll
So
wait
many
till Monday and
questions,
then we'll see how it
yes,
happens.
many questions are awaited, of course, right now since the remand. The security is paramount. The cash,
Yes.
where was it found? How was it found? All of that, the questions that are going to be answered. Thank you so much, Niladri Bhattacharya, for speaking to India today on this. He's representing Arpita Mukherjee.